What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jones at 4K, bringing you guys another Forza Horizon 5 Drift Tune and Build video. We are now in the year 2025, and I know I'm 5, 6, 7, 8 days late into the new year, and I do apologize about it. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. The state of my YouTube channel and the state of this game is really making me think about a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But we'll discuss that in a later video. In today's video, we're going to be diving into the 2014 Cadillac CTS-V Sport Wagon. We're going to get into the build of the car, followed by the tune, and then we're going to take it out to our drift zone and see if we can 3-star the zone and also put down 1,000,000 points. Let's dive right into it. All right, so without wasting any time, let's dive into the build of this car. So for the motor swap, I chose to go with the stock motor that comes in the car. We didn't do the V10 swap and we didn't do the V12 swap. We left the car rear wheel drive. We left the car with the supercharge on it. And then we put the Forza Horizon 5 wide body kit on it, which, I mean, to be honest, it looks very much similar to the ATS-V wide body kit. I wish they would have done something a little different, but I mean, it's Forza. What do you expect? Can't have your expectations too high. So for the clutch, we have a race clutch. For the transmission, we're rocking the race transmission. For the drive line, we're rocking the race drive line. And then for the differential, we have a drift differential. For platform and handling, we have the race brakes. We have the drift springs and dampers. We have the race front roll bar. We also have the race rear roll bar. For the roll cage, we have a race roll cage. And then lastly, we have a race weight reduction. Jumping over into the aero and appearance, I put the second Horizon wing on there. It's just very low profile. It's nothing special. I mean, you can hardly see it, but I don't know. I like the way it looks. Looks kind of goofy, but it looks okay. For the tires and rims, for the tire compound, you guys know I use the Horizon Semi-Slicks. For the front tire width, we have a 265/40. And then on the rear tire width, we have a 285/35. Sitting on a 19 in the rear. And then we're also sitting on a 19-inch rim in the front. For the rim choice, I believe they're sport rims. And we're using the modular B9s. I really wanted to do these in like black, but I don't know, the chrome kind of sticks out kind of nice for me. And then for our motor build, we have race intake. We have a race fuel system, race ignition, race valves, race camshaft, race exhaust, race engine block, race pistons and compression, race supercharger. We have the race flywheel, race oil and coolant, and then lastly we have the race intercooler. And surprisingly enough, this car only has 978 horsepower with 845 foot-pounds of torque, but the car does weigh close to 3,500 pounds with the 51% weight distribution. So I mean, in my book it's a little underpowered, but we make it work, you know. So for our gearing, for our tire pressure, we have 23.5 in the front with 17.5 in the rear. For our gearing, we have a 373 final drive, a 244 first gear, a 180 second, a 152 third, a 128 fourth gear, a 113 fifth gear, and the 101 sixth gear. For our alignment, we're running -5 degrees camber in the front with positive 0.2 degrees camber in the rear. For our front toe, we're running toe out 0.2. For our rear toe, we're running toe in -0.3. And then for our front caster, we are running 7 degrees front caster. For our roll bars, we're running 36.7 in the front with 28.9 in the rear. For our springs, I tried something different with the springs. We're running a little softer overall. So we're doing 560 spring in the front with a 448 spring in the back. And then we have the car slammed all the way as low as it can go because the car sits up pretty high as it is. For our dampening, we're running 18 rebound in the front with 3 rebound in the rear. And then for our bump stiffness, we're running 18 in the front with 3 in the rear. For our aero, we took all the downforce out of the front and left the rear where it was at 422. For our brake balance, we have it at 80% brake balance with a 55% brake pressure. And then lastly, for our differential, we have it set at 100% acceleration and then 25% deceleration. That was the build. This is the tune. Let's take it out to the mountain. All right, guys, we done made it to the top of the mountain. Let's not waste no time. Let's get some heat into these tires and let's send it downhill. All right, so before we get going, guys, let's go ahead. I was gonna wait to do it in another video. Let's go ahead and talk about the state of Forza Horizon 5, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This game is absolutely dying to me. You know, this game is dying off pretty hard, and it's always like this when you get to a certain part of the game. I mean, it's been out for a few years now, so I mean, it was bound to happen. I'm going to continue to try to push out content as much as I can, but I mean, you get to a certain point to where you just, you know, especially with my content, I mean, it's just drift tunes to me. You know, I think it's something to others. You know, it might not be nothing at all, but you get to a certain point to where you just kind of, you're at a standstill on what you want to do content wise. You know, there's a lot of you guys that watch my content, but I've never played with none of you guys. There's a lot of you guys that watch my content that I've never driven none of your tunes. There's a lot of you guys, you know, and there's, you know, I have ideas, but nobody's really active on the game. So I mean, to be honest, like I'm going to keep trying to drop videos, but I don't know, man. Like I've contemplated just letting my YouTube channel go, because it's just like you try to rely on other games, it's just not there. Like I mean, I have multiple other games that I could play, but I mean, they're not even enjoyable. Car X is not enjoyable. I mean, you can barely find people to play that game. I think it's called Drift Festival or Over Drift Festival, something like that. That game is not fun. I have that game. It's just not fun. The state of Forza Motorsport, that really ruined everything I ever had planned for my YouTube channel. So I don't know, man. I'm just trying to keep my head above water and I'm trying to keep the content coming out, but it just gets repetitive. It don't seem like Horizon's trying to produce anything worth it for us drifters. I mean, like, it's just like at this point they're just starting to release just silly stuff. Like, okay, so the biggest update drop they had was the Chaser. You know what I mean? And everybody was excited for it, and then they never followed up with it. That ruined it. That just ruined it for me, and it probably ruined it for a lot of people as well. You know, I don't know, man. Like I just don't know. You know, there's a lot of you guys, you know, you have requests and stuff like that. You know, you have a lot of help, but nobody reaches out, and there's just no point in me offering my services, offering to help people if nobody reaches out. And that's kind of where I'm at. Like, you know, like all the comments, you want help, I say, hey, join the Discord, message me, hey, message me on Xbox, hey, do this. Bro, I'm at this point, dude, I'm just gonna drop videos, you know what I mean? Drop tune videos. People watch them, they watch them, they don't watch them, they don't watch them. I mean, it's not my fault, you know. It's not my fault that it's a dead game. You know, Horizon's becoming a dead game. I used to boot this game up every day, and then I can go a week without even touching this game and be completely okay with it. It's just dying, and the content that they're dropping for the game is just not. It's just not enjoyable. I mean, we did 1,032,000 in the wagon. Like they're really just. I don't know, man. As an avid Forza player, and I ain't talking about these weirdos, you know, who make these other videos for Forza and do all this other stuff. Like, I like playing Forza to drift. You know what I mean? I like to cruise around in Forza from time to time. But all the other stuff that, you know, that be going on, bro, I don't have time for that, bro. And I mean, I'm not even going to get into the fact of cheaters and modders. That's the reason why I haven't done any competitions yet, bro, because people just cheat and mod. Like, what's the purpose of playing the game if you suck so bad that you have to have mods? Like, why? Like, I got an example for you guys. Let me show you one of my favorite drift zones right here. Yeah, this one. Let's go leaderboard. Like look at my score here at 44,000 over all my friends. And then I got a friend in my friends list with 384,000, bro. Like, come on. Like, first of all, that's not even remotely close to being legit. You trying to tell me of all my friends, you're the only person who can clear not only 50,000, but 384,000? Like, bro, no. Like, I just don't find that, I don't find it enjoyable. And there's no sense in going out and to compete and try my hardest to do my best when people could just boot up a mod and then, you know what I mean, they got extra grip, extra speed, extra this, extra that. Bro, no. I play fair, you know what I mean? I'm not a sore loser. You know, if you're better than me, you're better than me. But not when there's mods, bro. Like, I just can't. Like, it just takes the fun out of it for me. Like, I love getting on Forza, cruising around, driving around, you know what I mean, seeing the sights, but it's just wanting to give you guys quality content, but they're not giving me quality crap to freaking show you guys. I mean, like, who wants a C10 Slayer, bro? Like, we don't care. Like, we do not care. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? We don't care. Now, that might appeal to the 10-year-olds and the, you know, the 8-year-olds, but bro, like, no, bro, like, huh? Like, who cares about a 6-wheeler, bro? Like, we're trying to build drift cars, we're trying to have fun, you know, and do all this other stuff. What is a C10 Slayer gonna do for us? Like, how do you present this whole going back to the 90s deal? You bring us back one chaser, and then you completely drop the whole theme. Like, bro, we don't care. Like, it's not it. Like, it absolutely ain't it, bro. Like, I play Forza all the time, and I'm literally getting to the point to where I'm just over it. I'm over Forza. I need something else to do. People say, well, do a set of Corsa. Bro, half my viewers don't even have a set of Corsa or play a set of Corsa. And if they do, they're not playing on PC, they're playing on console. So I would never get to play with them, which means I would have to get a console to play a set of Corsa with, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't care to do a set of Corsa content, but how many of you guys would that be, you know what I mean? Would that be interesting to see? I'd have a better chance with Car X. But like I said again, like, people talk about Car X, but people don't play Car X. I don't know, dude. It's just trying to produce, you know, content. Certain content is just getting hard, you know what I mean? And the market is flooded with people who, I'm not gonna take credit away from what they do, but people who just, bro, it's a child's game. That's really what it comes down to. At the end of the day, it's a child's game, and that's why I just have to accept. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll play it a little too serious. Maybe I'll try to tune a little too serious, so it takes the fun out of it for it. But it just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've always been very competitive. I've always been very just, you know what I mean? Like, just into it. So I don't know, guys. But at this point, I'm just rambling on. I am going to start working on the BMW, I believe. I think it's the M5. Yeah. The BMW M5 CS. I do have that BMW. I wanted to get that video out to you guys a long time ago. I just came up. Like, a lot of stuff came up. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to avoid the hospital, and then I was sick, and then we got the snowstorm. I wrecked my car 2 days ago. Yeah, bro. It's been a ride. All you guys that reached out to me, checked up on me, man. I really do appreciate you guys, because it meant a lot. You know, especially, you know, you guys know I've been going through it. You guys are dope for that, dude, and I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. Like I said, I'm going to continue to make the content. I just don't know where Forza is going to take us at this point, because I mean, with these car drops, bro, the C10 Slayer, I got the car because obviously I want to test it, because there's going to be somebody in my comments and say, hey, why don't you build the C10 Slayer 65? So I have it. I don't like driving it. It's not even fun. I got it. I think I already have the Unicorn V2. I wouldn't care to drop a video on it. That might not be that bad. I think I have both versions of the Unicorn. I wouldn't mind dropping a video on that. This Donkervort, bro. What am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with the Donkervort GTO? There's nothing I can do with that. And then I already have one of these, and that's a race car, bro. What am I gonna do with that? I don't know, man. These drops are getting horrible, like absolutely horrible. So I mean, I would like to have a group of people who just want to get on, BS around. You know what I mean? Like I said, my DMs are still open for you guys to share your tunes. Nobody does it. Everybody say, "Hey, drive my car." Nobody shares a tune. I can't share your tune if you don't give me the tune code. That's just that. You know what I mean? Like I have comments upon comments. Hey, won't you try this tune out? Hey, won't you try that tune out, bro? You have to give me the tune code. Like I can't. I'm not a magician. You have to give me the tune code. And that, you know what I mean? Like if you want people to experience your tune through me, like you have to give me a tune code. That's just that. And I don't have no problem sharing your code and sharing your tune and giving feedback on your tune with the people of my community at all. You know what I mean? Like I'm not in it for my self gain. I'm in it for people to find different avenues to make themselves better at this game. Point blank, period. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not the greatest tuner. I'm a decent tuner. There's people out there that's way better than me. You know what I mean? I would never know. People, you know what I mean? People want me to try their tunes. They don't share their tunes. They want me to drive their car. They don't share the car, or they don't even tell me what the car is at this point. You know what I mean? So I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to put out content, but I have to find something. I have to find something else outside of Forza to do, because at this point it's just going to be the same thing for a whole nother year, guys. And I don't want to waste you guys' time, because I don't feel like it's benefiting anybody. Like the only person that sees my work is me. You know what I mean? Like the tunes that I put out, I'm the only person that sees it. You know, I've never seen nobody share a video using my tune. I've never seen nobody, do this using my tune. So I don't know. You guys download the tunes. Nobody never really likes the tunes. So it's literally just me sharing my stuff for you guys' entertainment. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's perfectly fine. But I mean, I'm getting to the point to where, like, it's not about the return. It's just the fact that, like, I hope that it's reaching you guys in a manner of which you feel progress in your overall driving, your overall drifting, and your overall tuning. You know what I mean? Like I tune so many different ways to get pretty much the same results. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that, I hope that we can ride this out a little bit longer. But Forza has to do something that makes it a little more interesting for me as a drifter in this game, because it's literally the same thing for me every day. Get on, get the car, try the car. Okay, this car sucks. I don't want to build it. Get on, try the car, get the car. This car's pretty good. Let's make a video. And I want you guys to have good content at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, but until the next video, guys, I love y'all. Take it easy. Stay safe, stay warm, and I'll catch you all in the next one.